Welcome into the news portion of DSI. I'm Jordan Kudish. In Maryland, legislators are discussing regulation of the state's newly approved legalized sports betting market, which would include mobile wagering. Early debates in both chambers have focused on establishing a license distribution plan that is both equitable and profitable. House Bill 940, introduced by Speaker Adrian Jones, established a framework that would set aside roughly $18 million annually. That's to help fund the state's new multi-billion-dollar education plan. The bill establishes the legal age of sports betting at 18. Maryland voters approved legalized sports betting on the ballot in November by a 2-to-1 margin. Well, today marks 1 year since the first COVID-19 case was confirmed in the state of Maryland. And to commemorate the day, Governor Larry Hogan declared Friday a day of remembrance. Governor Hogan says this is in honor of the 7,700 Marylanders who lost their lives during the pandemic. A twilight ceremony was held at the State House, and in coordination with local leaders, buildings across the state lit up amber. Governor Hogan speaking in a somber tone with hopes of getting through the pandemic while never forgetting those we lost over the last 365 days.
And we can finally see that light at the end of the tunnel. But as we do, we resolve to never forget any of the 7,748 Marylanders who have been taken from us by this deadly virus.
Governor Hogan and other state officials also expressed gratitude to healthcare heroes and frontline workers whose many sacrifices have saved lives and kept residents safe. A Salisbury nonprofit says they want to keep the arts alive in the community throughout the pandemic, and with the help of some relief funds, they may be able to do just that. The Salisbury-Wicomico Arts County Council announced a new COVID-19 arts emergency grant opportunity that's for local artists in the county. SWAC's very own Teresa Hamilton says these challenging times, they've called for desperate measures. So that's why they came up with a grant for any individual artist, musician, band, and even nonprofit art organizations and businesses. Hamilton says the arts are the signature of our civilization, so it's imperative that they thrive and survive, because we all need the arts in our life.
If you know that your life has been negatively affected and your art has been stifled, that's what we don't want. We don't want the arts to die. So the arts are not a luxury, they are a necessity. And like I said, when all this is over, if we don't have any arts left, what's the point?
Hamilton says awards ranging from $500 to $2,000 will be available. She adds that the deadline to apply is March 26. Now, for more information on the grant, or if you're an artist looking for relief, you can always visit our website. That's 47abc.com. And with that, let's toss it over to Ulysses Garcia for a look at your weather.
Thanks, Jordan. And right now, if you're already stepping out, it is cold outside, but the good news, the winds are beginning to relax. This is what's happening right now on our Morse Roofing and Siding Sky Cam in Rehoboth Beach. The breeze is beginning to die off just a tad. Weather watchers calling in: Chucking Lewis at 35, John and Fenwick at 34, and Ted and Millsboro at the freezing mark at 32. Across Delmarva, just hovering that freezing mark at this hour. 32 degrees in Cambridge and in Wallops. A little bit milder in Melfa at 36, 33 degrees in Dover. Here are those winds. We had those gusts earlier today up to 35 miles an hour, but look, we're already starting to deal with some calm winds in Georgetown, Salisbury, and Wallops. A west wind in most areas between 5 to 10 miles an hour, and that's going to be the case throughout the night, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Heading into your Saturday, slightly breezy, but not as intense as what we had today. 10 to 15 miles an hour, still out of the northwest, so just driving in that cold air, and that's going to continue as we head into your Sunday, but a little bit lighter, right around 10 miles an hour. Satellite and radar, we are keeping things tranquil thanks to high pressure in control, and that's pretty much going to be the pattern here as we go throughout the next 7 days when it comes to just the rainfall. We're going to keep all that rain to the south of us or even to the north of us. You can see some rain over parts of the deep south, but that's going to stay well off into parts of Florida and Georgia. There's also some snow showers over parts of New York State. There is a trough, though, that's actually going to bring some cloudiness into our neck of the woods as we head into your Saturday. So here on Futurecast, as we go throughout the night, clear skies. Going into your Saturday afternoon, here's that trough influence beginning to bring some clouds. Overall, mostly high clouds are expected, so we'll have mostly sunny sunny skies. Those clouds dissipate throughout the night, and then going into your Sunday, we'll have a good amount of sunshine, and that's going to carry over into your Monday. For tonight, 24 to 29 degrees, clear skies and cold. For your Saturday, just a few degrees milder, 40 to 45 degrees with those gusts up to 25 miles an hour. For your dog walking forecast, we have Teddy, courtesy of Kathy and Jim. Perfect dog walking weather here on Saturday, up to 44 degrees by 4 p.m. And like I mentioned before, though, just a bit more of those clouds late into the day. Marine forecast, small craft advisories in effect for the Chesapeake and the Delaware. Winds mostly out of the west or out of the northwest between 10 to 15 knots. And as we go throughout the next 7 days, look at this forecast. We're going to be breaking out those jackets through Monday, but by the time we go towards Tuesday through Friday, we'll be dealing with jackets as those temperatures soar well into the 60s. You're watching DSI, and we'll be right back after the break.
Hi, my name is Malachi Waters from Indian River High School basketball. You're watching Delmarva InsideSports.com.